Hello, good day. I hope everybody has been amazing. Long time no see. My name is Jennifer, if you don't know me. I am a single mother of 4. I don't really share a lot of my personal life in the whole scheme of things, but I do share some very raw personal aspects of what is going on. Also, all the shit before this point, I want to give you the giant perspective of that is what it looks like when somebody is a giant shit show and all your pieces are so jumbled and yet you're still trying to build something out here. Mind you, the universe has given me a job where I gotta learn to talk to people. I feel I'm doing quite well, actually. And for those of you who do know me and know where I work and do watch my videos, you also should know that I'm here every day showing up for me and for mine. It's something I've always done. It's something and it's how I've made it as far as I have. Having a narcissist ex, which, mind you, still, my contempt hearing has been put off till October 8th for review. I decided not to send my 15-year-old daughter to see her so-called father. She's just not. She said no. He has charges. His charges are against a 15-year-old girl. The fact that this is all public knowledge, right? You can CCAP this person. You can go back through my videos. You can find names, places. You want to put it all together as a map. You go right the fuck ahead. You want to come here and you want to call me names and talk shit on my post, you right the fuck ahead too. I actually welcome it, because the more you try, the more energy you send this way. And yes, it's a little bit intense on days when I have that much hate, but I can alchemize it into something like this so that I can talk to people. I'm trying to make this a quick one. It's not going to be quick because it's kind of like a recap and all. Holy crap, the energy is amazing. Some of us are going to feel a sort of way today. Some of us are going to be popping out our shells, and some of us are going to want to retreat. You do you. Full moons are crazy. This one's even crazier. I talk shit. It's what I do. I should have a PhD in shit talking. I have learned to you know, when you manifest, you don't exactly, you get to see what it's going to be in the scheme of things moving forward. Oh yeah, just another thing that I wanted to say at 3:55, I remembered. Do you remember in I don't know, it was probably almost a year and a half ago when I started these videos and I was really getting into it, and I broke open the Bible and I read from Revelations, and I talked about all those things and not being able to quite read it and decipher it, but knowing the truth in it. Also want to give you the heads up, the correlation of the shit that's going on now. My goodness, had anybody ever thought that our president was a fucking rapist, abuser? Just a friendly reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only and always will be. Also, for the law enforcement that knows me and I've talked to, you're great. I love you guys. I'm thankful for our law enforcement. Even if I have been on the other side, you're there to do a job. Everybody is just here to do a job. Everybody's here to do a job. So we all should learn by now, especially at our fucking age, to play nice in the workplace. Right? We're looking for the best interest of each other. Always. Always looking for the best interest of each other. Wherever that endeavor may lead you. Alright. I think there were a couple points that I wanted to hit. Sporadic, mind you, ADHD, if that's what you want to call it. They said that I cannot be diagnosed with it because I've lived with it and functioned with it so long. Also, another token on the ADHD thing. Do you know, I don't know if anybody noticed that when I was doing my videos, a lot of the time they were all over the place. There was different perspectives, aspects. I tried different things. I never stayed with a flow. The reason for that being is when you are on a higher frequency or function the in-between, you are putting signals out to the divine or oneself, or however you want to put it. And when you do that, it kind of looks like what they say is ADHD. They can never stick with one thing. Bro, telepathy is amazing because I can hear those inner thoughts in your heads. And you know what? They're so fucking condescending and miserable. I just can't stand it for the life of me. Please stop. You guys torture yourselves. You torture yourselves. Anywho. So when that ADHD person is all over the place and doing these random things and, oh, she can't finish this, or he can't finish that, or he can't do on a task, and he can't stay in a job for 40 years, or he can't do this for his, you know what? I get it. What you're doing is and you don't understand this, but you are testing the universe for different ways or paths, or people can mirror these options that you can have for yourself. And when you start looking at yourself in oneself and things that you enjoy and speak from the heart and all the things that come together and make you, you can kind of pick and choose I'm trying to explain it the best I can. It's hard to do in words. I could do it on the other side, but it's hard to put in words. So you build an altar on this side. Say, the little girl wants to be a nurse. So you buy her a doll. You buy her a nurse kit. You buy this and that little girl plays with it. This is a dream that's instilled. And this little girl is already making this dream happen in her head. She can see herself becoming it as she's doing it in her creative active mode. Later on in life, people tell her she can't do this, she can't do that, blah, blah, blah. But she's tried all these different things. Taking care of an animal, maybe, or taking care of a grandma, or taking care of this or that, or person, the health. And these each are ignited paths, but not always, excuse me, meant for the person. So let's say you did the animal, and the animal thing just wasn't clicking, right? And then somebody says, well, you didn't stick with it long enough to make it work. But the universe told you that it wasn't working. So why not move to something else? And people leave that part to other people. That's another thing I could never understand. When I want to find out the problem with something and to fix it, I have to start here. I have to start here in what I can do and what I can build to make this happen. Anyways, each different parts. I had started the tarot. I made online. I put the calendar out there. But then all of these things got cut off. and cut off, and I'm watching these other people online, and I'm this and I'm that, and I'm watching them, and I'm like, why isn't this working? And the universe isn't giving me exactly what I'm needing. And then of course life ensues, and people show up and opportunities arise, and I am not one to say no to opportunity, because you know what, that's the part that makes it awesome, right? So that's also another thing they say about ADHD is, oh my gosh, you see the next best thing and you jump on it. So erratic. You know what? No, it's the universe says opportunity. Are you going to take it? And if you deny it and you keep denying it, there will be no more opportunities. But sometimes these opportunities don't look like I want them. I may have to wash dishes, or I might have to vacuum, or, oh, that job is beneath me. But these small opportunities that the universe has given you and that you didn't want to take, why is it going to give you any larger ones? So you start small. You build cards. You do the cards. You do the other things, and then the universe starts responding in a 3D level of, this is going to be your job, and you're going to learn to talk to people, or you're going to get an opportunity and you're going to take it, but you're going to have to fight for it a little bit. And then you're going to have to deal with people not quite being okay with it because they're not quite okay with their inadequacy. Why didn't they step up and take it? People who have been in the position to take the opportunity did not take the opportunity because they were greedy. You know, opportunity does not have a dollar sign on it. When people start building and creating from the ground, it is the dream. There is no I'm gonna be this tomorrow, or I know what I'm gonna be. I know what I'm gonna be. Most of y'all don't even know who you are, let alone who you're gonna be. We're still playing the same game of he said, she said. We're all butthurt and walking around like it's okay because nobody's decided to get over their own shit. Yeah, see, I've been finding out all these I shouldn't say harsh, these realizations of the world. My spirit's old. I've been here. I was here, and I figured out how old I am. You know, I'm supposed to be authentic. If I am to be authentic and I have to tell you how old my spirit is, it's creational. Creation. And then I sit here and think, and I'm like, well, fuck, I'm only 43. I come from Hodunk, Northeast Wisconsin, and I work in a place just as ordinary as anybody, and run vacuums and sweep floors, but my soul is old as creation because I know how to create without money, with this, with the magic, with the energy. And it does, and what people have to understand is when you do it like this, what other people's perceptions are of your situation does not matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Their perception does not matter. It's your perception of your world. If you're going to be miserable, your world's going to be miserable. And everybody's going to appear miserable to you. People that are happy, you're going to hate them because they're fucking happy. Because your world is a perception of misery. Do not hate the opportunist. Do not hate the people who want to be happy in this life. We all should be moving towards happiness. We should all be moving to peace, man. Just be peaceful. If you're peaceful and soft and everybody would just come in with a high, you know how much easier it would be to breathe? Damn, she's gonna be almost 15 minutes. If you hung with me, I'm gonna pick us a card or 3. whoever hung with me, much love for my rant. I had to get it out. Spirit's been crazy. Ha! Fiery climax approaches. You see this? Aries. When Aries gets fired up, man, everybody's gonna hear her. Them, they, it. I'm sorry, my pronouns are not always on exact, and I do my best. But full moon in Aries, man. What we got here? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough, right? So I feel like you're stepping up. You're stepping up. One more. I'm gonna feel all three out here. What we got? Show the world the real you. Okay. You're not taking this. A fiery climax approaches. You are good enough, and show the world the real you. You're stepping up to something. You need to be you when you're reaching for this. Because you know you are good enough. You always had that fire inside of you that said, reach for it. From the depths of hell, reach for it. You could be abundant in hell. Just imagine what you could do now. Imagine what you could do with that peace. All you have to do is be authentic. And in an Aquarius, what do? It is what it is. It is what it is. We detach. We detach and we become us. Detach. Detach your emotions from this situation. That's why you having this fiery climax. When it's an Aries, we gotta watch our emotions, man. You just like Hades and your hair turning blue and you're gonna be all like, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna be pissed off at everybody. But guess what? You're not. Because this time you're gonna be peaceful about it. You're gonna be yourself. And when you're yourself and you speak direct, hey, you know what? I feel like you and I aren't seeing eye to eye. I'm sorry you feel a sort of way. I do understand that now the situation has changed. And I don't think that we should have this kind of animosity in between us. Hey, can we sit down and talk about it? It doesn't have to be a fight. Try it. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Health, wealth, and abundance.